Welcome, friends, to the next discussion on the series of Economics for Everyone lecture. The other day, we discussed about economic activities. We discussed that what defines an economic or productive activity. And we said that any transactions which involve money or monetary transactions can be defined as an economic activity. And we compared it the the profession of chef in a hotel with the housewife or mother at home. Both of them perform the same activity, whereas the chef gets rewards for it, the mother does not get a direct monetary rewards. Hence, theoretically, the chef is involved in an economic activity. However, there are debates about it, how a housewife or mother contributes to human development. Now, let us go to the next stage, how economic activity is created by any transactions. Now let us take an example that you buy a car for any automobile, any transaction for that matter. When you buy a car, what you buy? Can you see it? When you buy a car, what you buy? Let us see here. What are the parts of a car? You have the wheels, which is the tires. You have a seat to sit, which is made of leather. You have windows, which are protected by glass. You have cars painted with different colors. You have the windshield, you have the headlight, you have the engine, you can have the air conditioned car with a fantastic music system. So there are many amenities within the car. Yes, different sections have different parts, which means when you buy a car, you buy everything along with it, which indirectly creates demand for those companies or industries producing these parts. So when I buy a car, I indirectly create a business for a tire industry, paint industry, glass industry, machine parts engine industry, yeah, air condition industry companies. I create business for the leather companies and so on. See how many. In fact, you may go to a bank and take a loan from them, which means you are indirectly creating a business for a bank. You may take an insurance policy. You may employ a driver. You may purchase it through a dealer, so you create a business for him. And you may regularly service the vehicle in a garage or workshop, so you provide income for him. Yeah, so indirectly you create many businesses, demand for many businesses, and regularly you have to provide with the fuel, which means you are creating business for the fuel companies and the petrol pumps. See how many, endless. This is how economic activity is created. So largely through this one transaction of buying one car, you create demand for multiple industries at many points of time. You don't visit the petrol bunk once, you don't visit the dealer once or garage once. You may have to do service many times, and probably in the lifespan of car, you may have to change certain things time to time. And if this is for one car or any two-wheeler, four-wheeler, how many cars are being sold and how many times the demand is created? And hence, whenever there is a demand created, along with it creates a lot of production, employment opportunities, new project investments, and so on. This is how economic activity is created. We'll see another relatively important industry and big industry. Every industry is important. In fact, every industry creates demand for others, isn't it? You indirectly create business for steel industry also through purchasing automobile. So this concept of every industry connected with other industry and getting demand indirectly through other industry, technically economists call it as deriving demand, is known as derived demand. Okay, Let us take another industry. I'm sure you will come with a lot of answers. Buying a house. What do you buy? I could see you can counting. Buying a brick, buying a paint, buying a cement, buying flooring, buying glass, buying furniture, buying kitchen amenities, buying carpets. What else? Getting loan, employing a contractor, builder, and decorating decorative walls and modular kitchen, air condition, and you see the car, beautiful car in front of it, and roof facilities, water tanks. What else you fit it? Electricity facilities, and so on. Now, how many industries creates business? We have just taken two examples of a car and then furniture and sorry a home business. That is basically what economists would like to call the automobile sector and real estate reality sector. There are n number of industries which would create okay business for it. In fact, it has been observed whenever there is a slowdown in the automobile and reality sector in the modern economy, there is a relatively higher slowdown on many related sector, be it cement, be it steel, be it glass, many other various many small industries which supply to automobile, or many um, steel industries which supplies to reality, and so on. Hence, it is important to understand how economic activity is created and the importance of a lot of these industries. Okay, this connect should be very well understood to understand the whole economy. Economy consists of nothing other than a whole lot of such industries. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, thank you. We'll meet next time.